Bruce Lee died when he was 32, and 1 month after he died was the premiere of the last complete film that he was in. That film was called Enter the Dragon. He played a martial artist and instructor at a monastery, and there is a scene with Bruce Lee and a student who I get the impression is kind of a noob, an inexperienced student. And so there's a scene where Lau, the student, is walking along. Bruce Lee shows up. Lau approaches him and they bow, and Bruce Lee says, "Kick me." And Lau's like, and then he says it again,
"Kick me."
So Lau gets ready and tries to kick him, but of course he missed. And Bruce Lee says, "What was that? An exhibition? We need emotional content. Try again." Okay, so then Lau tries again, this time with a bit more aggression. And then Bruce Lee says, "I said emotional content, not anger. Now try again with me." So Lau tried again, and he did it. He kicked him, and then Bruce Lee says, "That's it. How did it feel to you?" And Lau says,
"Let me think."
and then Bruce Lee says, "Don't think, feel. It is like a finger pointing away to the moon." And then Bruce Lee looks at Lau. Lau is looking at the finger. Don't concentrate on the finger, or you will miss all that heavenly glory. Do you understand? I don't hit students. I do really like the analogy of the finger pointing to the moon. I think it's really just great. Such a beautiful metaphor for lots of things in life. Teaching guitar lessons or teaching music lessons or anything, but also just art in general. I think words are like fingers pointing to the moon. Songs are like fingers pointing to the moon. Music pointing to the moon and all that heavenly glory. And it's also part of all the heavenly glory, I think, or any of like the mechanics of music or learning any specific thing, the verbiage, all of this, the analysis, the structures, the song forms, the ick of music is all, serving a role as like a vehicle for the muse. The point is it's pointing to the moon.